Of course, I am back, Scotty J, with Matt from Ashes to New. Matt, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. I am pleased with your from there. You did well. You spaced it out. You got
I stuttered. I like stumbled. It was like from. You know,
yeah.
that is challenging. You know, it's a little challenging to say that from Ashes to New.
Yeah, I
But
always say with, by, or it's just easier.
yeah, man. But it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure speaking with a musician. Almost practically in my own backyard. In my neck of the woods, because literally out where we are, it is the woods. You got
It
your
really
fluorescent
is, man.
orange right there, man.
I love it here. Yeah, man. I'm like trying to blend into my basement right now. Just
Were you
just being festive.
were you just out hunting?
No. I was hunting. I was out hunting my Duncan, man. That's
Oh
one of
man.
those shameless plugs. Good
Right.
Duncan,
Well,
right?
do they sponsor you? Does Dunkin'
No,
Donuts the official coffee of From Ashes to New?
no, it would be dangerous if they sponsored us. I drink whatever's close. Dunkin's what's close to me. When I'm in LA, it's all Starbucks. When I'm in New York, it's all Starbucks. So
Now,
I
see,
like doesn't Starbucks eats a hole in my stomach.
well, yeah, dude, that's some strong stuff. But being that you're a Pennsylvania guy, Matt, why not Wawa coffee? What's up with
That's
Wawa coffee? I love Wawa coffee.
Wawa's not close to me. I do have a
Okay.
Sheetz right down the road, but
Oh, all right, all right,
that's
all
gas station coffee, my man. Like that's like that's like hot water poured through an old boot. You know what I mean? Like it's not the same thing.
right on, right on. Oh man. Well, happy New Year, man. Happy
Likewise,
2020.
2020, we made it.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, but
We are.
you had a good Christmas. You had a good New Year's.
Yeah, man. We left Los Angeles on the 22nd and got here and been able to spend time with the family and just be home and do the thing. So it's been good. It's been relaxing,
Right on.
as much as it can be relaxing.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. So, so it's been a while, I mean, the last album, and I've been listening to all your music because I always listen to the music of the band I'm about to talk to, to get in the mood, to get the creative juices flowing and whatnot, So I was listening to The Future, and that, of course, came out in mid 2018. And
Yep.
I know very recently, just in the last month, and we played the official music video Every Second, that also features, from the same label you're on, Eva Under Fire. So are we looking at some new music from Ashes to New, from Ashes to New, here in the not too distant future?
Yeah. We are currently working on our third record, our third full length,
Right on.
and it's going to come out in 2020. Don't know when, but it will come out in 2020.
Right on, man. Very cool. And Danny Case is still your guy, and
Danny Cage crushed this record. Just
yeah.
like that every second song, like good song and all, you know what I mean? But it's not a indicator and it's not indicative of what he's going to do. Like this record is like Danny Case's moment, and I
Nice.
called him the other night, man. I got like kind of emotional, and I just picked up the phone and I'm like, dude, you did it, man. Congratulations. Like this is like your moment. And I couldn't be more proud of you because the dude's gone through so much adversity. The dude's gone through people like he's no Chris. The dude's gone through just growing up and people not treating him right because of the color of his hair. He's gone through a lot of stuff. So just be able to pick up the phone and be like, dude, this is all you, my man. You did it. You did. I mean, people have got no reason to say anything but wonderful things about you after they hear this record.
Right on, man. That's good to hear. That's good. Well, you just heard it from Matt's mouth, everybody. Danny crushes it on the new album, From Ashes to New. And, of course, the song Every Second, which we all loved. It's not easy being a ginger, Matt. I got to tell you. I mean, I got my cap on right now, but, naturally, I still have my beard. So, I'm a ginger like Danny. We get a bad rap. I mean, even when it comes to football, no matter how big a football star you are, you still don't get the treatment as like, the Tom Brady's of the world. I mean, Carson Wentz gets so ruthlessly slammed this past weekend, in the playoffs against the Seattle Seahawks, had 30 hit on him. They don't even throw a flag.
Man, I couldn't believe that we would have beat the Seahawks if Carson was in there, guaranteed. I mean,
Right.
McCown gave them a run for their money with a bunch of practice squad bench dudes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that hit was just. I hope Clowney gets fined. I mean, if we're gonna switch gears to football, I mean I'm a diehard Eagles fan, and that ruined my season. So
Yeah.
you know, I didn't expect the Eagles to even get to the playoffs. I really thought Dallas was going to win the division. You know, it looked like we were trending in different directions, but Dallas was more of a dumpster fire than we were, so we were able to get in there. You know?
We are so like-minded individuals. I tell you what, man. If I actually had any music chops whatsoever, we might actually be related, Matt. I'll tell you. Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that I had music chops until I actually tried it.
Oh man.
Okay, get into this thing.
All right.
Played till my fingers bled type thing and kept going.
Maybe I'll have to give it a whirl. But yeah, gingers, they get no love, man. They get no love. I tell you what, we get screwed. We get screwed.
Yeah.
I'm
seeing it first, well, secondhand, I guess. I'm seeing it secondhand, and I didn't realize it until I was in the band with Danny, and I'm like, man, wow. Redheaded people really do get treated pretty poorly on, so people will leave some pretty hateful comments about him, and it's just geared towards the fact that he's got red hair. And it's incredible, man. Like, it's like, you realize, like, you probably wouldn't say that about other people that have different defining characteristics of themselves, right? Like,
right?
Just because he has red hair doesn't mean that he's less of a person than you are.
I'm telling you. We get a bad rap, but his vocals, like you said, they're sick. They're awesome. And I loved every second. Getting back to, of course, the music from Ashes to New. Eva Under Fire. How did that, obviously they're on the same label as you, Better Noise Music. But how did that collaboration come about? Was it one of those things where it was just a band-to-band type relationship, or was this something pushed by the label?
Yeah, we found out who they were through the label, obviously, and they were working with them, and they came out and saw us at a show in Michigan. They're from Michigan, so they came out and saw us at a show, and we chatted for a bit. Real awesome people, real nice people. So the label after that was like, hey, what would you think about doing a song with Ava Under Fire? And we're like, okay, that'd be a cool idea. We'll do something. We thought maybe we would do something like original. But they were like, hey, this song does so well on your social media platforms. What would you think about doing a respin on it? And we were like, didn't really think much of it for a little bit because we were really kind of tied into our record. And it was like kind of one of them things that like it got brought back up and like, hey, she sent her vocals for that song. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. Let's have a listen. So we listened through and we're like, okay, this is cool. So we had Danny do some takes and stuff, and we really kind of just like one of those things that was like bang, 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 and like put it out. And then, we didn't put it out. Well, we were in Los Angeles already working on the record, and like 2 days prior to the music video, like, hey, you want to shoot a music video for that song? And we're like,
oh wow,
yeah. We're like, yeah, sure, I guess. So it really was one of those things. It was like it happened really quick. I guess that's what I'm really trying to get at. Is it was like. We met up with them, we hung with them, the idea was kind of tossed out. It kind of like went, I don't want to say on the back burner, but it kind of disappeared, at least in our eyes, for a little bit. And then the next thing you know, it was kind of like bang, 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 here comes a song.
The best things happen, spontaneously. That's what I find. Things they just click, they just happen, man. Like probably some of the best songs you've ever written, you probably, wrote like, in a night. Would I be right?
That's literally exactly what happens.
Right.
Yeah, our biggest song to date through it all, that song was written. That one was written as a song that needed to happen because the studio was the next day.
Wow.
Then Crazy, that ended up being the same exact. Well, we were chasing a single at that point in the writing process, and it was like, oh well, why don't we just take these two songs that we didn't use and mash them together? So we did that, and that ended up being Crazy. Okay. And then we've got. Actually, two on this new record that are two of my favorites that were literally just, wow, I can't believe we wrote that song. It just happened. Awesome. So, in the studio type thing. So, yeah, I think that you can't force greatness. I believe in that. So, just as same as, guys going out in the football field, if they think too hard about how they're going to play, they're probably going to play pretty poorly because they're thinking too hard about it. If they just go out there and play, that's how they win,
That's a great analogy, man. Everyone plays faster. Everything just happens faster. It's more natural. Yeah, like I said, you can't force it. Can't force it, I love it, man. I love it. So, talking about the music that you guys, have just created, and I know you guys are going to be going on tour with Skillet, for the Victorious tour. Very cool, man. And kudos to you guys. That's a great ticket, man. With you guys on there, my God, that's just awesome. Definitely got to catch you guys out on the road for sure. But so I know the album's coming out in 2020. There's only so much you can divulge. I respect that. But so is it completely done then? Is there any work left to be done, or at this point you're just looking at a date to release this baby?
Now there's some stuff that needs to be done yet.
Okay.
On the back end of things. For the most part, I think we're done tracking. There's some mixing and the whole phases that has to go through art and all that good stuff. So
Okay.
There's definitely still some setup that needs to be done before it can actually be set up to be released. You're just a little ahead of the 8 ball in this interview, man. I can't give you anything.
Dude, we're going to have to catch up on the road. Maybe I'll come up and catch up with you guys out in Harrisburg. You guys are going to be playing out there in Harrisburg with Ava Under Fire, yeah?
Yeah, come on out. I still probably won't be able to give you too much more information. That's only like 2 weeks.
Well, I'll have to catch you on the road with Skillet, And I guess at that point,
you'll be able to get some more info then. You might be able to get some more info
so when you're on the road with Skillet, I guess are you still going to be supporting the future then?
Yeah, I think we're going to play some new stuff though.
Oh, all right. So people will get a little taste of it on the tour trail before it actually comes out.
Yeah, we're just having a hard time figuring out what to play because there's, the criteria for a Skillet tour is a little bit different than like say a Five Finger Death Punch tour.
Yeah.
So
yeah, right.
we just have to, and I get it. It's cool. It's a different fan base that we're going to be in front of. So we got to make sure, as professionals, we have to make sure that we cater to the fan base that we're in front of. Like we bring our own fan base, and we've noticed throughout the years, like our fan base, they're like chameleons. They'll go anywhere. They don't care. Like we did a co-headlining tour with Ice Nine Kills last year. And now Ice Nine Kills has got. I see it on all our fans' pages and stuff because it's the world of social media. You get to see everybody kind of intertwined, and I see like everyone's a huge Ice Nine Kills fan now.
Yeah,
and it's like,
right.
It's cool to see. It's cool to see that our fan base is so accepting of so many other genres of music, and I really think that that's a testament to the style of music that we do. Is that we just kind of cater to every different style of music. So we can play in the metal world, the rock world, the rap world, the alt world. And as this record starts to come out, people realize that like we can be anywhere. It doesn't really matter. You can put us on top 40 if that's where you want to put us. And I think it's time for top 40 to have a heavy band, if you ask me. Like the world is pissed, look at social media. Everyone is triggered. Why not have a band that you can scream your head off to?
I agree, man. I agree. And everybody, again, we are here with Matt from Ashes to New. And it's funny that you brought up the term chameleon, to kind of describe things there. Because you know where I'm going with this, probably. You ever play the Chameleon in Lancaster, man?
That was where I cut my teeth, man.
Oh, baby. I love that place.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool place, man. I know everybody there, go way back. I know everybody that used to be there, go way back. I've been playing the Chameleon since I was like 18.
Oh man, yeah. Well, that's a great spot. When you go to Lancaster, and they get awesome headliners, and it's wild because the unique layout of it and the capacity that they have. They get huge shows, and yeah, man, that's really really cool. Yeah,
but we're in a position now where people are fighting over us, so it's cool to see like people want to book us, man, and it's cool because. To anybody listening out there that feels like they're going through the ringer or whatever, I was local. I was selling tickets to my best friends and just convincing them to come out and drink booze. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, I know you know our songs. They're not that great. But, we can all get drunk together. So like that was my local band, and I put the work in and we put the work in and now we've got these venues that are, everyone wants to book us. Everyone wants to have From Ashes to New as a part of their tour, or people want to be a part of From Ashes to New's tour. So, the Chameleon Club and this area I have to thank because they never gave up on me.
Yeah, right on.
And I never gave up on myself, and it was just like I feel like it was just like a local team effort. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people really want to back something. They really want people to succeed, and I think that the Chameleon Club is one of those places, man. So it was cool to come full circle, and last time we played there, sell it out.
Very cool.
It was a lot of fun, man.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, some parting thoughts, because I know you got to go. But again, everybody, we're here with Matt Brandyberry from Ashes to New. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Duncan. America lives on Duncan. I'm working on
Right.
some voiceover work. You know,
There's some new
maybe.
countertops going in upstairs right now, so like I can't do anything except for eat.
You'll work it all off on the tour trail, man. But official music videos, official music videos. Since you just did Every Second, you know, not too long ago, and you've got the new album coming out in 2020. Are there already thoughts, or have you already done any new music videos to market the new album that's going to be coming out this year?
So we've got this problem, and this problem is that the record is so good we don't know what song to do a music video for.
Aha, that's a great answer.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a good
true.
answer.
It's a truthful answer. So like when you do a record, normally you'll have like a song, 2, maybe 3 that you're like, okay, these are definitely songs that we're doing music videos for. Like this is definitely a single. Literally, when you go through this record, at least for us, and I think it's going to be this way for the world. To be honest with you, I'm very confident that the world is going to view this the same way we do. It's very hard for us to go, well, that's a single. Oh, but I love that song. So like, and like
Sure.
we just got another batch of mixes back on some stuff that we hadn't even heard yet. And we're like, oh my god, like we've got another 2 songs here, and like that to throw in the mix. So it's like for us, like yeah, you know, the thought of a music videos is there, but I don't think that we're allowed to do a music video for 8 songs on a record. You know what I mean? So it's like
There are bands that do, man. It's like,
There are
come on,
bands-
you guys actually do want to sell an album, right? You know, but they
Yeah.
put everything out on YouTube, you know, in
I
terms
think
of a
we
video.
should do a music video, but I mean, you know, that's a costly budget. Music videos aren't cheap, so
Yeah.
just have to, you know, just have to give a little nudge at a record label, like, hey, let's get a video for each one of these songs now.
Right on.
I hear that they're doing lyric videos, so that'll be cool. So whatever we don't do a music video for, I think we'll get a lyric video for. And to be honest, the world lives on Spotify and Apple Music and Pandora or whatever now anyway. So I've noticed kind of a trend that if your music video isn't seriously badass, like it doesn't get viewed a lot on YouTube anymore. I mean, you know, what is it, like Spotify killed the video star?
Dude,
Like,
I
mean,
don't even get that a little bit, you know, because I don't listen to Spotify really. I mean, I don't. I mean, I have my YouTube channel, you know, and I mean, I listen to a lot of the songs on YouTube and, you know, Pandora and, you know, iHeart, stuff like that. So, you know, all the places where Rock Titan Live can be heard, you
I
know.
feel you.
Yeah.
I feel like YouTube's kind of like the spot for like stuff like this now, though. You know what I mean? YouTube's the spot for like, you know, interviews and like what is that morning show that Lance likes to watch, the Good Mythical Morning
Okay.
or whatever.
All right.
Like
All right.
totally into that, and that one where those dudes eat all the hot wings and burn themselves and whatever. Like he's totally into that stuff. So like I feel like that's YouTube's becoming like the new TV. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Very, very true. Well, all right. So, what's everybody got to be paying attention to in the world from ashes to new right now? When you guys hitting the tour trail?
So the 24th is Harrisburg, 25th is Syracuse, New York.
All
We'll
right.
take about a week and a half, 2 weeks off, and then we hit the road starting in Wichita with Skillet on February 6th.
Awesome.
And that one runs the whole way up to March, I believe, 14th up in, I want to say that, no, it ends in Norfolk, Virginia.
Ah, okay, cool. My sister's backyard, right on, man, right down there near Virginia Beach.
If you
Very
don't,
cool.
if you're listening and you want to be there, get your tickets. Our VIPs are almost sold out, and I know tickets are selling out for venues. So don't wait. We always hear people are like, "Oh, I didn't get my tickets in time." But like, well, you know, get them. Get
All
them.
right.
They're there. They're
And they
there
can
for
just
the-
get them off your website. Is that the best place to go?
Yeah. And, I mean, they can really find them anywhere. If they go to our social media, they go our website. There's a whole tour link on our website, and you can get tickets right through there.
Right. Sweet. Well, Matt, it's been awesome having you on the show. Thank you for joining Rock Titan Live. And, dude,
man.
a very prosperous 2020 for you. I cannot wait for your new album to come out. And I got to catch you on the tour trail, man. Got to catch you on the tour trail for sure.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you. Thanks
All right,
for
brother.
having me.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man. Take care.
Later.